Hello, good evening, internet. Sorry for my burp. There's a cat on my lap that's preventing me from moving very well. But I love her. Anyway, we're about to send Gunham to his grave.
The only means of travel between the two houses. As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
I think maybe it has something to do with something I saved.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House...
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Yeah.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
Oh.
How much longer do you plan to lecture me? Why don't we stop this already?
Okay, well, that happened way too quick. That's why you do that
Elevator, the only means of travel. As long as that elevator,
Your assumption
plus the elevator broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot...
Since I was at, there's no question that
It would have been different if...
Or if there was a secret passageway.
How much longer do you plan to lecture me? Why don't we
shoot
stop this already?
The elevator was the only way.
Oh, okay, God, that makes sense. Contradiction is always hit wrong. I'm gonna find out what it is and see where everyone's hope. I'll shoot through the contradiction.
That elevator was the only means of
There.
travel between the two houses.
No, that's wrong!
Why can't we just use Nagito?
No, there should have been another way to move between the two houses without the elevator.
Such a method does not exist.
Then why don't we ask the person who actually used that method?
Choose someone!
It's fucking Nagito again. Okay.
Nagito. More like Nagi.
You're the only one! Nagito, you should know. What are you talking about? Don't play dumb. You appeared so suddenly that one time because you used that method, right?
Okay.
There's a secret passage connecting the first floor of Strawberry House to the third floor of Grape House. Isn't that right? Jeez. Once again,
Jeez.
of course, show up.
Fuck you.
But you're right. There's a door on the floor of the Octagon, which is on the first floor of Strawberry House. After I opened the door and went down, surprise, surprise! I ended up in the Monokuma Archive, which is on the third floor of Grape House.
Meaning, the third floor and the fourth floor are actually connected.
Plus, once you've cleared the final dead room once, you can pass through it as many times as you want.
Yeah.
If they used that secret passage, they could have gone between the two houses as much as they
Wait,
wanted.
you know what this means?
What?
You'll have more voice actors than me.
Oh, okay.
Infinity Unlimited Flame!
Hello.
Hi, Gundam.
However, what if the killer was unaware of the existence of the final dead
I
room?
think...
What?
There's no way they didn't know.
That is merely an illusion you have fabricated from your own
I
suspicion.
think...
If you
It's like
value
the chain
your life,
stuff.
you should stop
Yeah.
your screaming.
Yeah, because there's no way they could have used all those items.
There's no way I can stop.
What did you say?
There's no way I can stop. That's what I said.
Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
What are you, the Hulk?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm always angry. Freaking...
Wire, deny button, wire, probably.
Yeah, possibly, yeah.
Because that's the only thing that's...
Even
like,
if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion.
shit.
Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Fuck, I'm messing up.
I can't back down!
Oh. Yeah!
I already proved the secret passage exists. The secret passage was at the Octagon.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't at least pray to the key which dwells in the
What
light.
was that? Was that what I needed?
I think so, yeah.
Fuck.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon. Don't bark, you cur!
Okay, don't
You
detect
don't
that.
want to drown in the maelstrom.
Allow me to cut through those words.
There we go.
The wire used to string up Nekomaru's body, the hammer that looked like the weapon, and the chain on the door in the tower. Those are all the items that weren't in Funhouse. Where did the killer obtain them?
The only place I can think of is the Octagon. There were various weapons and tools there. I'm pretty sure I saw stuff like wires, hammers, and chains too.
Since those items were
And
used in the
guns.
crime,
Yeah.
Lots of
the
guns.
killer went to
Right.
the Octagon.
If that's the case, they obviously know about the secret passage too, right?
It seems this is the end.
Yup.
Normally we'd end up listening to Hajime lecture us with a very long summary of the
I don't get
case.
to do the.
This
But
way.
there's no reason to waste any more time on this opening act. So
You
I'm
have
going
to
to end
prove
this
the one
right
thing
now.
you thought of in the beginning.
Hey,
The one
what
thing
are
I
you?
thought of in the beginning.
First of
How
all, by messing with all the
how
clocks in the building,
Gundam
tried to
beat
lure
Nekomaru.
only Nekomaru.
The hamster.
The elevator was probably broken by that point. Thanks to that, Nekomaru
If you notice,
wasn't able to go
the
to
music
Great
is
Town.
actually
Yeah,
was
yeah. So
supposed
it's
to
him
beat up.
doing the fucking.
So we
comic
tried
book,
going
yeah.
over to
It's not a
Strawberry
comic
Tower,
book, it's
just
a
like
copy.
we did when we
I'm
found
not
out
even
the
pressing
elevator
anything,
was
it's
broken.
moving on its own.
Well,
Right.
it's obvious he'd attempt that. At that time, we didn't know the two towers were the exact same place. Also, the button in Strawberry Hall wasn't broken, so he was easily able to enter Strawberry Tower. But surprise! Gundam was waiting for Nekomaru's arrival.
Hold on. If
We actually have to
Nekomaru
click
didn't go
through
to
this part.
Strawberry
Yeah.
Tower, what would the killer have done then?
Their plan was a balancing act of uncertainties. But even if they failed, they probably wouldn't have minded. They can just greet everyone the next morning as if nothing happened, and come up with a different plan.
And without such a risky plan, they wouldn't have been able to lure him at all.
I'm going to continue summarizing the case, okay? Through this,
Okay.
Gundam successfully lured Nekomaru to Strawberry Tower. There's no way he could fight head-on with the robotic Nekomaru. So by pressing the goodnight button, he rendered Nekomaru powerless
This
without
way.
fighting him.
Yeah.
Hold on! You... What did you just say? That I didn't battle?
What's wrong with that?
Don't mess with me! Don't mess with me!
Dude,
I
jeez.
cannot ignore those words!
Why are you angry all of a sudden?
You fools do not understand! You don't understand at all!
Guess what we have to do
You make me
now?
laugh! After all this time, you still
Yeah,
don't
comic book?
understand anything at all!
Because he's already doing it.
I don't understand
What do we?
anything.
No.
What does
We
that
still have to
mean?
do that later. But what have to do? What do we have to do first?
Prove the hamsters are the one that did it.
Well, what game do we do that with?
A lot of guys.
No.
No, the fucking click.
Yeah.
geez.
Rhythm game.
Fuck.
I cannot finish just yet. Maybe I'm just a human destined for hell. However, I cannot finish just yet. I cannot finish!
Well, maybe,
That's okay,
yeah,
Gundam.
Dude,
a lot of people in America can't finish.
Yeah, you should see a doctor. You can get some pills maybe for it.
Sonia, I
What do you
apologize in
intend to
advance.
It's obvious! I'm going to destroy your illusory assumptions!
Are you saying you still have more? You still have room to argue?
Your words. You said I pressed Nekomaru's goodnight button. However, that button was on the back of Nekomaru's neck. To press it, I'd have to get behind him.
It's not easy to get the drop on Coach Nekomaru.
It's even more difficult if it's a one-on-one situation.
Just as I thought. Truly frail. Succumbing so easily to this simple argument. It was just a mere illusion.
The answers are on your shoulders.
Yourself as the killer. At least surpass your own human
The hamsters
limitations.
executed too.
No.
Okay. What happened to them then?
Just wait.
Okay.
That's wrong, Gundam. You're the one who's wrong.
Such a wonderful line. However, I cannot say that I'm satisfied. Listen well. I shall teach you 2 tips for making someone admit their defeat. First, you must crush them with your own overwhelming power. And as for the other, you must provide a reason that will persuade that human. You have not fulfilled either of those yet.
I guess you really don't want to admit it. Then, just as you requested, I'll provide the argument that will leave you no choice but to be persuaded.
Panic talk action!
I hate these, but...
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither!
I'm blowing them up before I can even see them.
Crush as
Let's
they
stop.
prophesized!
Fuck, tab.
I won't let you!
Tab,
For
tab,
the Tanaka Empire!
tab,
Wither!
tab.
Keep missing!
How do I
Crush
don't
as David
understand.
prophesized! Show me the cadaver! I won't let you!
I
For the
forgot that I had to
Tanaka
reload.
Empire!
And this is the worst minigame
Wither.
by far.
Crushed as David prophesized!
Fuck.
I won't let you!
Fuck
For the
it.
Tanaka
Fuck it. Fuck it.
Empire.
I'll use my fever.
Wither! Crushed as David prophesized!
Considering we had like
For the
Mumble
Tanaka
Tofu
Empire!
focus.
I won't let you!
Well, he activated negative, but it doesn't matter because I'm still in
Empire.
fever.
Yeah. Considering we have it all the way
Crushed as
fucking
David
max.
Oh,
prophesized!
jeez, yeah.
I won't
Thanks to
let you.
Sonya.
Thank you, Sonya. Okay.
The whole dark hammer.
Do you really think I can get behind him so
Nice.
This is the end!
And then we do comic.
Even if you didn't
Okay.
get behind Nekomaru, you should have been able to press the button on the back of his neck. As long as you had the power of the hamsters you keep with you.
Oh?
Are you seriously saying he used his hamsters to press the button on the back of Nekomaru's neck?
Of course that'd be impossible for a normal hamster, but it would have been possible for Gundams. In fact, we saw that with our very own eyes, right?
Yep.
Now that you mention it, after Ibuki was killed in the music venue, one of Gundam's hamsters retrieved the piece of wallpaper from the baton lighting, right? Hey, with your friends and their exceptionally smart brains, it must have been possible to secretly get one of them behind Mekamaru and press the button on the back of his neck.
How about it, Gundam?
Not just myself, but you actually brought up how splendid my subordinates are.
He's not actually denying.
I have no
Yeah.
recourse but to admit it.
Admit it? Did you say
Oh,
admit it?
Sonya.
Sonya.
It
Don't worry,
appears
we're here
I've
for you.
obtained
Yeah.
a one-way
We're the legendary
ticket to
hero, don't
hell.
worry.
Fine! Then you must trample me underfoot and advance. Victory can only be built upon a foundation of corpses. You cannot
That's
find peace without
technically not-
sacrifice anywhere.
Sadly.
Now, trample this life. Trample it as though it were mere trash on the side of the road.
You want me to... Okay.
Pull the
Like
curtain
the-
strings
okay.
of this worthless performance with your own two hands.
I guess he did the humiliation play.
I mean, closing argument. Here we go.
Argument closing. Okay. Let's see. Who said the other plot? Okay.
No, that's not here.
Well, okay, that's a repeat.
Who can't sleep? Who's in the lounge?
Who would be... What time? Okay,
That's not
here.
there.
Memory and weakness. Yes.
Is Achilles here?
Wire.
No. Oh.
No.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was thinking of something else.
Uh,
Okay, back to the front.
Who set the... No.
Next one.
What time?
Oh. Oh yeah.
Time? No.
No, hold on.
Wrong time. Okay, yeah.
Keep going. I think it was
Killer
there.
destroyed what? After leaving the tower.
I thought it was in the very beginning.
What was a fake weapon? No. Who gathered at the mount? What?
Why did Nekomaru fall?
Let's think about it. Who heard the rumbling noise?
No, that's not it. Back up.
Who gathered at
No.
the lounge? What was the fake
No.
weapon? What time? Who?
No, not that one. Hold on. Oh, maybe the alarm? Hold on, go back. Not that one.
What time?
Going.
What was the fake weapon? Who gathered at the lounge?
Oh, wait, hold on. Go back over the panel real quick. I'm talking about the one on the bottom. Alarm set. Ooh. Go to the front.
Oh, what? It said who? Is that? I thought it was.
Yeah, it said who. Very, very confusing.
What time did he go? What was a fake weapon? That's a hammer. It's not here. We got at the lounge.
No.
That.
No.
What? Oh, that's already there.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Go back.
Come
on. Yeah.
Who? Oh, okay. I thought for some reason I was thinking it was the tower.
Yeah.
Fake weapon. That's a hammer. Oh, okay.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
I love this minigame.
Yeah.
Let's first go over the many tricks the killer prepared before they committed the crime. First, they destroyed the contact elevator. This separated Nagito and the others in Strawberry House from our group in Grape House. Next, they lured Nekomaru out by himself by turning back all the clocks in the funhouse by 2 hours. Additionally, in order to secure an alibi, the killer went to the Strawberry House lounge and set the wall clock's alarm to 5:30 a.m. After finishing their preparations, the killer went
looks
to
like they're
Strawberry
walking
Tower
out
with the necessary
of the-
tools in hand.
Yeah.
I think they are.
Obtain these tools from the Octagon, which you can enter once you clear the final dead room.
I believe that
The
Gundam
killer
kills like
discovered
that.
the secret of
Probably.
the funhouse faster than anybody else. That secret being, Strawberry House and Grape House are actually the same building. On the morning of the incident, Nekomaru woke up and headed over to Grape Tower for a specific reason.
I kind of just want to do that to see if anyone checked their phone.
There,
Just-
Fuyuhiko, who was at the lounge by coincidence,
Jeez.
witnessed
I'm pretty sure
Nekomaru.
they could tell something.
According to Fuyuhiko's testimony,
No,
that
we
was
do it
around
quieter,
5
just-
a.m., but
I don't know. I think I can still tell.
by that point, the killer had
You're probably
already
good
messed with
considering
our
you don't put your
perception
phone on
of time.
silent.
Yeah.
In actuality, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 7 a.m. That's also the same time Monokuma Taichi begins. Nekomaru went to Grape Tower to participate in that. However, because the contact elevator was broken, Nekomaru was unable to go to Grape Tower. So he decided to try going to Strawberry
Why
Tower.
do they have it moving like a robot? I'm pretty sure it still move normally. Come on.
This is his imagination.
Imagination. Come on, Hajime. That's not nice.
That's robophobic.
Yeah, seriously.
That smile.
But the
God.
killer was waiting for him there. With the power of hamsters, they were able to place the midnight button
Just
on the
that.
button.
That first-
Power of hamsters!
The power of my stand. The hamsters.
Jeez.
This forced him to enter sleep mode, rendering him immobile. From there, the killer began preparing to use the ultimate weapon. First, they set the alarm in Nekomaru's chest to 7:30 a.m. so he'd wake up. Then they tied him up with a metal wire, tied the tip of the wire into a loop, and hung it on the doorknob. After leaving Strawberry Tower, the killer then destroyed the door button to Strawberry Hall. They did this to keep us from entering Strawberry Tower, and to keep us from discovering the secret of the building's structure that they used to kill Nekomaru. Then, they used the secret octagon passageway to travel to Grape House. After arriving at Grape Hall, they pressed the button to open the door to the tower. When that happened, the elevator
Could you
like
imagine
floor
if they
of the
tried to
tower
lure
began
out someone that
descending.
wasn't Nekomaru?
Yeah.
And
Like, the
Nekomaru's
only reason
body
this
was still
worked is because
inside,
Nekomaru's a
dangling
robot.
upside down in midair from the wire.
Indeed.
The killer entered Grape Tower to see if their setup was successful, and placed a hammer on the floor to look like the weapon, then wrapped a chain around the back door. This was done to make us falsely believe we couldn't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall. With this, the killer finished their setup and tried to go back to their room using the secret passage, so they could craft their alibi when Nekomaru died from the fall. But something unexpected happened. Fuyuhiko, who saw Nekomaru earlier, was still at the lounge. As a result, the killer couldn't return to their room, and with no options available, time ran out. The lounge's wall clock alarm started ringing
Why is
at
everyone with that
5:30.
Skeletor?
Well, actually,
I know they're
7:30.
starving. Jeez.
Yeah.
You don't go
To avoid a
that
worst-case scenario,
Skeletor.
the killer was forced to appear in front
It's
of
only been like,
Furry
what,
with
4 or
the
5
others.
days?
They're like 3.
Yeah.
When the wall clock's alarm rang, that was also the same time Nekomaru was waking up. He woke up while he was still hanging upside down, so he couldn't help but sway his body powerfully. Originally, the loop of wire was only supposed to slip off the doorknob, but because there was a heavier load than expected, the doorknob ended up
That's not
breaking.
the only reason.
Nekomaru
I mean,
fell
no one
from the
else
4th
knew
floor
that the
all the way
doorknob
to the
was like
first
that.
floor.
True.
He crashed
Kablamus!
into the pillar, which decapitated him on impact, and died.
Could you imagine if this was a real person?
The
Right.
sound of
Jeez!
Nekomaru's impact echoed throughout the funhouse.
I mean, he is a real person, but he's also got the body of a robot.
Yeah, I'm talking about like a person made of flesh and blood.
Right, yeah.
Jesus!
That's why they had to do it with a
By this point,
robot, like I
the
was
killer's plan
saying.
was
This
about
is
to
relatively
fail,
tame
thanks to the
when it
broken
comes to the
doorknob.
deaths.
And
Right?
ego.
Like...
Meaning, the killer is someone who wouldn't have heard the alarm if they were in the deluxe room. They also wouldn't have been able to return to their guest room, because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge. That
I thought he
someone
was
is Gundam
smirky, but I can
Tanaka.
never tell if that's
I
his
can't think of
smirk or
anyone
is
else
that his
but
lip.
you.
Like, watch.
And honestly,
Like, click it.
well,
Like, click it.
But like the grayed out person right now actually kind of looks feminine a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
I can't tell if he's smirking or that's just his fucking lip. I think he's smirking.
I think that's a smirk, yeah.
Splendid. That was splendid. For a mere human, you did quite well.
I had to do this voice for a little bit of birdie.
Stop it already. Stop using weird words to avoid the truth. Or I'll friggin' kill you myself! I cannot believe it. I just cannot believe
Sonia, we are your husband.
Right.
Listen to us.
you killed Nekomaru. I cannot believe something like that.
You don't wish to forgive me? Do you feel regret? Then finish it! Cast your impure votes for Gundam Tanaka! My beloved, deadly foes, let the voting time begin!
Well, here we go. Oh, let's see how well we did. That 73 is probably the one where we got stuck.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, it's that 73 that screwed us.
Yeah. Damn.
Aw, man. Oh well.
This result isn't all that exciting.
For once I agree with you, Mom.
Please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who
Still
will
better
be
than
chosen
category.
as the blackened? Will you make the right choice
Yeah.
or the dreadfully wrong one? Please pull the lever.
What?
She was lying and
Pull the
what was I
lever.
supposed to do? What?
What are you doing?
What? There's a picture.
Are you looking at memes while we're recording?
The thing is, I looked at it, my phone vibrated, and this was it. Why did you have sex with her? She was lying there naked. What am I supposed to do? The autopsy, the fucking autopsy. Don't tell me how to do my job. You're the worst vet on earth.
What the fuck?
And apparently it was Jake who said this.
Jake, what the fuck,
I
dude?
know, right?
Crap! I bit my tongue at the most important part.
You have a tongue? You use it? I thought you had a microphone or a speaker.
Well, I mean, the person controlling it on the other side.
True. I like his 8-bit version.
Yeah.
His hair looks like chocolate pudding for some reason when it's pixelated.
I saw a fan picture that had him like hanging from a like with clothes, like because it's like a hanger.
Yeah.
It'd be so bad if I bit my tongue again, so I'll speak slowly. Judging from the results, you guys were correct once again. Getting 4 in a row without any mistakes is a splendid achievement. That's right, the ones who killed the robotic Nekomaru and the amazing funhouse was Gundam Tanaka!
Hey, you said his name right.
Yeah. Yay! I said that without biting my tongue!
Ow!
Now then.
Now that we've decided who the killer is, let's do the execution already and get this over with.
Hold on. It's true the class trial is finished, but it doesn't mean the incident is over. can't finish it until we hear from Gundam.
Jeez.
No matter what he says, it won't change a thing. Well, I have no right to stop you either. So do whatever you like.
Fall, my tears.
Why do you want to talk to the one who has lost? The loser merely leaves. It would just be unnecessary for me to say anything.
Listen well.
That is what I would like to say. But for honor's sake, I shall correct one thing.
Correct.
How pitiful.
You guys said I made Nekomaru powerless without fighting him. That, however, is a great mistake.
Huh?
Fine.
Nekomaru did fight. That is no mistake. And because he fought, he lost and died.
Damn it!
Lost and died?
This, too.
If he was just
is
trying to
real
cling to
causality.
life, there are many ways he could have done so. He could have left. However, he did not allow that.
You.
What do you mean? Explain! Fine. Then I shall reveal it all.
Let's make history.
Within the final dead room, I discovered the secret of the funhouse and devised a killing plan utilizing that secret. By tampering with all the clocks in the building, I succeeded in luring Nekomaru to the tower. And this is what happened.
Okay.
Nekomaru and I were alone in the tower, standing face to face with one another. I should say I had expected as much from Nekomaru. He sensed my subtle killing intent and instantly understood the situation. And we had ourselves a stare down. In that situation, if he wanted to run away, it would have been easy for him to do so. He could have run away, or even called for help. But he did not turn his back to me. Instead, he chose a fight that risked life and death.
That is...
A fight that risked life and death? Man, I'm talking a lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was serious too. He gave it his all. He gave it his all to try and kill me. I just realized something. I have more voice actors I won since I had Monami.
Oh.
Or-
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway. Yeah, she already said huh. Okay. If I had died instead, the mystery surrounding the case would have been even more complicated. How would Nekomaru wash out the blood? You would never know why I, the victim, went to the tower by myself.
I can see it!
Nobody would know that the victim, me, was actually the one who planned the whole thing!
Could it be?
Nekomaru really did that?
Sensing even my subtle killing intent, as expected of you, Nekomaru.
This scorching, stinging, tense atmosphere. I've been a team manager for so long.
Does that mean you
I've
actually
nearly
played Forts
forgotten this.
while back?
Possibly.
This is great! What a comforting atmosphere!
Eh?
That's a great line.
And what is your reason? Do you intend to resolve this situation by killing me?
I am the Warlock, Gundam Tanaka. Heroes, Lords of Darkness, and even the gods themselves flee from me. I need not cling to any trivial reason. I'm simply going to kill you because your very existence is an annoyance.
You'll drench your soul with evil until the bitter end, huh? Splendid! In response to your spirit, I shall kill you with all of my might!
That's surprising to hear from Nekomaru.
I won't go easy on you! Don't even think about holding back!
I mean, okay, at this point, someone was going to die.
Yeah.
Both of them were looking at each other, and both of them wanted to solve the situation that everyone was currently in. And all of that would have been solved with one of them dying.
That's true.
No matter
Don't
what
waste your breath on
happened,
cowardly tactics! Give me everything you got!
no matter what happened here, everyone else would live.
That's true. I guess Nakamura was thinking about everyone else, huh?
Right. And to be honest, Gundam too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. He says that it was all for himself and blah 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 blah.
But he probably still cared for people.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. Think about it. Everyone else was just like, I'm gonna just waste away here, blah 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 blah. Just like, why would you want to waste away your life when the key to your escape is staring you in the face?
I guess.
The metallic
Never
face!
die. Your blood will drench the foundation of my empire!
That is...
Oh, we should probably close that door.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Oh, why? Why didn't you fight? We are all friends. Why couldn't you stop this? Even if both sides agreed, it was still wrong. That's actually debatable. I will not argue. I have no intention of forcing my values upon you.
Let me tell you
However,
this.
I must say this. What's the point of living if you're just waiting until you finally die?
You weakling!
There's nothing courageous about that. That is an abandonment. A mere feeling of resignation.
Yeah, boop boop boop. Hajime regrets saying it.
Fall, my tears.
Ever since we were locked inside that building, everyone has been dominated by that feeling of abandonment. However, nothing is born from resignation. That is simply a reason to give up.
If you flinch, you will die!
Giving up on life. That's just an insult to life itself!
Let me ask.
Have you heard fools heard of the term dog eat dog?
Cannibalism?
Fine.
In zoology, cannibalism is a commonly observed phenomenon. Many creatures at some point in their lifespan engage in cannibalism.
Listen well!
That is what it means to live. If you say killing for the sake of living is evil, then what would you call giving up on life itself?
I shall engulf this world.
If a world would consider that justice, then I will fight that world with every last fiber of my being. Giving up on life and choosing death? It's nothing but a blasphemy towards life.
I renounce you!
It is a violation of the natural order. It is the arrogance of humanity.
You.
Are you saying all that just to justify what you did? But it sounds like Nekomaru felt the same too. That's why they fought, right?
Damn it.
Fine.
That man had the courage to die when he needed to die. That is why he challenged me to our battle. Regardless, as I've already said, I do not intend to force my values upon you fools.
Well, at least you're cool in that sense.
I have betrayed you all. That is the absolute truth.
Fall, my
But
tears.
even so, don't you think it's a better alternative to slowly starving to death here?
Oh.
That belief is why you committed your crime.
Sakura. Okay, this is going back to what we said before.
Yeah.
Because Sakura was forced to make a decision on killing somebody.
Yeah.
And she had to do it, otherwise someone else would have done it for her. So,
It's
the only obvious choice in the situation that she was given is to kill the root of all the problems, which was her.
So I guess this is...
In Gundam's sake, the problem was no one else wanted to do it. No one wanted to take that step.
So
he decided to take that step for them.
Gotcha. And that's what...
He'll deny it all the way through to try and get them to feel better.
But that's a similarity between the two chapters.
Right.
Okay.
You...
Hey, what about the final dead room? Did you do the Russian roulette too?
Chucky,
Let's
did you do
make
Russian roulette?
history.
Unlike Nagito, I only did it once, but... compared to my battle with Nekomaru, that was mere child's play.
Well?
You know, after listening to you talk for a while, I'm starting to think that... Well, it's also because you unexpectedly admitted your crime without much resistance. Gundam, don't tell me you... You didn't sacrifice yourself for our sake, did you?
Akuna, I can't believe you would ask such a foolish question.
My name is Gundam Tanaka.
Just who do you think I am? I am Gundam Tanaka, history's greatest monster. My cursed existence is feared by all mankind. There's no way I'd sacrifice myself for the sake of you fools.
Fade like
Not in a million. Not in a billion. Not in a 10,000 billion years. In the name of pandemonium, it is impossible. You should really close the door. You should really close the door so I don't. Because I am really getting into this.
Yeah, don't
No.
worry.
Closing door.
Yeah. Is there much left of Gundam?
A little bit.
Then I'll just leave it at that.
No. Let us be rid of this foolish talk. It's about time the fun started. Monokuma! Let us begin!
Yes, indeed.
Yay! Got it! I have prepared a very special punishment for the ultimate breeder, Gundam Tanaka.
Please wait!
This is just too much.
I beg of you!
Please, Monokuma. Please help Gundam.
Huh?
Miss Sonia.
I beg of you!
How pitiful.
So you. An act as unrefined as stopping a man from going to his death does not befit a noble such as yourself. Gundam.
It's fine to start reels, right?
Fine.
Yes, I do not mind. However,
What is it, my four dark devas of destruction? Are you worried about me? Oh, my feared four dark devas of destruction. That is not like you at all. However, there is no need to fear. In this world, I am only a temporary visitor. I was simply visiting for a moment, and now
get to
that
pull
my
up
duty is
chapter
complete,
5.
I must return to
the
the
Monokuma
darkness.
yeah.
That is why, until the very end,
I also have to look up
pride,
Umipiko.
conceit,
Yeah.
courage, insolence, fearful of nothing, daunted by nothing.
That was fun to say in his
Let us
voice.
laugh uproariously.
That's good.
That is Gundam Tanaka! I shall stick with my evil until the very end! Open sesame pandemonium! I shall fill hell with true hell!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
It's probably gonna have the bit of the scene that I saw in the intro with the fucking whatever alchemy circles or whatever. Okay. Well, okay. Animals. I guess that makes sense for the ultimate breeder. Yeah, there we go. The things.
Oh, there was a... Come on, motherfucker, come on!
The hamster.
Just all of a sudden Thomas did do 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 do. Freaking meme music comes on. You know how I said that these executions also bring despair to the people that are involved in them?
Yeah.
You're about to see why, considering his personality.
This thing didn't work?
No, not that. This way.
Are all those the animals that he used to have?
No. They're bringing him up to heaven.
Oh.
He's supposed to fill his heart with evil. He's supposed to be the Dark Lord. And yet... he was ready to enter hell. Now he's in heaven.
I don't know if that's really much of a despair. I think that's probably better.
I mean, he wanted to be a Lord of Evil.
Yeah, but I'm sure he'll get over it.
Anyway. Gundam. Oh. No.
Even after Gundam is gone, the spirit of his parting words still linger deep in our chest. Don't give up on life. Did I misunderstand what he meant? Then, what's the right thing to do? I don't know. No matter how much I think about it, I don't know if I'll ever be able to answer that.
Damn it.
Damn it! I'm so pissed off. I need to throw something.
Damn it!
You all spent so much time worrying about each other. And thanks to that, things ended up like this. You're all full of shit. Every last one of you. But the biggest piece of shit is me.
Oh, no, that's not...
Damn it. Why am I so weak?
Oh.
It's such a downer, clearly.
Kitty.
But still, even though we feel this way, we still gotta do our very best.
You are right.
No one ever was. Anyway. This time around, we must move forward. We must continue to live and believe in our friends. If not,
You are right.
Gundam will most likely crawl his way out of hell. And I presume he will be very cross with us. Oh my gosh, he's crying!
Yeah.
No! No! I want to wipe your tears!
You're right.
I want to hug you! I want to tell you everything will be okay!
We shouldn't just stand here. I mean, it's not like this is over. We still have to do it.
Do it!
We still have to finish this. For the sake of our friends who have died, we need to finish this once and for all. So, don't just stand there. Stand up and walk. Move forward. Live. If you don't, everyone who fought and died will have died in vain. We can't allow that.
Hey! Hey!
So, how long are you guys just gonna stand around chattering?
Hey!
The class trial is over, so it's a game for you to hurry back to Jamrock Island. However, the killing school trip will proceed as usual,
Alright.
so make sure you know that. Kitty, why did you leave the door while it was open? And I know what it is, she just doesn't like the door being closed.
Now the Gundams.
Yeah, that should be
I
fun.
have pretty silent characters now.
Yeah.
All my love characters are dead. Congratulations. Let's see. Who else? Hold on! How much longer are you gonna keep doing this? Okay, I want to see who all we have.
We
Let's
have...
see. I have Sonya, Akane,
And Nagito.
Nagito, and
Monami.
Monami.
I have Fuyuhiko, Chiaki, Kazuichi, Hajime, and Monokuma.
Okay, so you have one more.
Yes.
Okay.
How long is it going to continue?
Now then.
Alright. After feeling down for so long, I finally feel refreshed. Let's hurry back and eat some food.
You recovered quickly.
Hey, hey!
Hold on a sec. That move shift is too damn fast.
It's not like that.
Well, you know, it's just like Gundam and Nekomaru said. That's what it means to live, right?
Oh, she's
tearing up too!
Yeah.
Oh my god, I never noticed that before! I want to hug you too! Not just for your chest, but to make you feel better!
You didn't have to add the part about the chest, but I understand what you mean.
Yeah.
Yes, she's clearly something else.
But seriously, I'm starving. Where's that rabbit curry?
Then, let's go back for now and eat. And then, after we're full, let's sleep as much as we want.
Right?
And then, let's do our best again. Yeah, you're right. Aw, Chiaki, you're so nice. With this, the class trial has come to an end, and once again, we return to Jabberwock Island. The size of our group has definitely diminished,
There are like 9 people here.
but despite that...
Wait, hold on.
8.
Hold on. Hajime. Akane. Wait, hold on. Mine.
It was 9 during the tower, because there was 10 rooms and 1 empty.
Oh, yeah.
So now it's 8.
Technically, it's 7.
Why is it... Oh, you're right, because 2 people died. Shit. Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's 7. But despite that, even if it was just like the rest of us, we did our best to stay upbeat and have fun together. Of course, our optimism was only superficial. But at that moment, we were able to forget about the dark despair looming before us. However, the only thing I was worried about was him. He wasn't there. He suddenly disappeared from our sight. Who, Nagito?
Yeah. I'm definitely lucky. I never expected to obtain so many valuable things from a simple game of Russian roulette.
Oh no! It's the Hajime hentai!
Thanks to, yeah. Thanks to that, I was able to learn the identity of our true enemy.
So, now that I've seen this part, I can watch Lucas play it and see if that's where Hajime Hente comes from. I'm willing to bet it is.
Probably. He just... It's just... The folder is just full of porn.
Jeez.
Throughout their class life, they just, like, fucked constantly.
Because I saw it on Twitter in reference to Lucas, but I because I couldn't watch up until this point, I didn't know what it was. So I'm
I
pretty
already
sure...
said this time, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
And before everyone else, too. But it's just too funny. I mean, no one could tell that I was lying.
That it's not just
There's-
Hajime's, yeah.
There's no way the file had just Hajime's information.
That was a pretty obvious lie, to be honest.
Yeah.
Well,
I guess they were too busy with other matters. Or maybe they've reached their limit. Regardless, I was saved. Things would get complicated if they found out. Anyway, I can't forgive this.
damn it.
This should never be forgiven. There's no way I can let this run loose. I'll be the one who stops this once and for all. Even if it costs me my life.
What you talking about, Nagito?
It's obvious.
For the sake of hope, I can't ignore this.
What?
Cannot, whatever. Same thing.
Monokuma appears!
Alright, Monokuma has arrived. Who summoned me?
Now then.
Thanks for coming.
What's this?
Why, it's the lonely little Nagito. Are you all alone tonight too?
What's the matter?
So what's up? Your face looks scary.
I see. So you can tell.
Ah, perhaps you found out who the traitor is?
You know me well.
Well,
Is what I'd like to say, but unfortunately, I haven't learned learned that yet.
I see. So even though you don't know, it looks like the final showdown is gonna take a little more time.
Hello.
So why'd you summon me anyway? Were you finally gonna confess you're in love?
That's not how pregnancy
Hey.
works.
Jeez.
I summoned you because there's something I really need to ask you. It's about the special prize from the final dead room.
Oh yeah, what about it?
There was information about 16 people in the file I received. But isn't that weird?
Say what?
What's weird?
you don't even
Well,
know.
there's a traitor from the Future Foundation hiding among us, right? Including that person, the total number of students would be 16, right?
Isn't that right?
But this file contained documents that were created at Hope's Peak Academy, right?
Of course.
That's right. I just reused the stuff from the former headmaster spent a lot of time making.
But
If this file even contains information about the traitor, was that person also a former student of Hope's Peak Academy?
That seems obvious.
Who knows?
I wonder.
hey,
Could it be? Is this your doing? Did you slip false information into this file? Were you trying to keep us from learning the traitor's identity by obtaining this information?
What's wrong with that? It's my job to heat things up. It's okay if I do something small like that, right?
well,
That's not my point.
right?
My point is, you already know who the traitor is.
What's wrong with that?
You're getting all riled up.
Well, you're splendidly correct when you say I knew who the traitor was all along. But even though I know who it is, why do you think I ignored it on purpose? It's just like Monami after losing her magic stick. The traitor's existence means absolutely nothing to me.
Their existence means nothing.
No.
Well, that's just how I feel. I'm sure you guys feel somewhat different.
Shing.
That's how I feel. I probably enunciated it wrong, but whatever. After all, that person is the evil Future Foundation lackey who's putting you guys through all this awful stuff.
That's not entirely true. I didn't come here to fight or anything like that. Instead, I came here to offer my cooperation, you know?
Huh?
Cooperation?
Hey,
Your purpose is to fill everyone on this island with despair, right? That's why you're intentionally letting the traitor do as they please, right?
Yep.
Yep.
If that's the case, I might be able to cooperate somewhat too.
Right?
However, in exchange, I want to know who the traitor is.
I see. Interesting. Very interesting.
No!
But it's wrong!
Obviously, that's a big no-no.
No, do you know that old cartoon? Isn't that cute? But it's wrong!
No, I don't.
the two stupid dogs?
No.
My God!
I'm sorry.
Unbelievable.
I mean, I wanted to make everyone in your group feel despair. That includes you, too.
Well, I knew you would say that.
Besides, I just wouldn't be able to handle the sadness when you inevitably betray me later on.
Just as I thought, you saw right through me.
You're right.
No matter what situation I find myself in, my core way of thinking will never change. In order to create absolute hope that shines brightly, stepladders such as myself and despair exist.
You're right. You're a true believer of hope after all. I must say, that belief reminds me of that person for some reason.
Huh?
Remind you? I don't know who you're talking about, but if someone as worthless as me reminds you of some other person,
Man.
they must be extremely unlucky.
Like...
But you're just as unlucky, right? I mean, the fact that you're involved in something like this.
Wow.
Am I? I actually think I'm very lucky.
Say what?
Huh?
You don't know?
Wouldn't you say that coming across this much despair is a rather rare opportunity? I can't rely on anyone on this island. That's why I have to be the one who does it. If I can eliminate despair from this island, I won't be a stepladder anymore. I'll become true hope. I'll become an existence that could even be called ultimate hope.
The two of you are alike. You definitely remind me of him.
Hey,
There's one more thing I want to ask you.
see?
Who are you waiting for on this island?
Huh?
Looks like I'm right again. You're definitely waiting for someone on this island. Is the person you're waiting for already on this island?
Hey,
Well, answer my question.
If that's the case, if that person is already on the island, wouldn't that be exciting? You sure are referencing Makoto a lot.
I mean, his name is an anagram for Makoto Naegi.
Is Nagito like a brainwashed version of Makoto or something?
No, it's not.
Okay.
He's a different person entirely.
Okay. That would make sense considering they have completely different backstories.
And completely different outlooks of hope.
That's true.
In Makoto's case, hope is not giving up no matter what.
Yeah.
Always looking for the bright side of things. Chapter 4 end, and we're down to 7 students.
Well, that means only one more person can die if my assumption's correct about who lives.
Oh, what's the treasure gonna be?
Probably the Hellhound earring.
Oh my! Oh my god! That's perfect.
Thank you.
Okay. Here.
Yes, I would like to save. After being released from the funhouse, we went back to living our less than ordinary lives. And just like before, our day began with all us gathering at the restaurant.
Except Nagito.
Jeez.
You know, every time we meet up here, it makes me realize just how crazy this whole situation is.
The restaurant certainly feels more spacious than before.
Of course it feels spacious. There are less than half of us here now than they were at the beginning.
Stupid fool!
Get it together!
Excuse me?
Hold on.
Oh my!
Huh? Did you hear something?
Hey!
It's Nekomaru! That was Coach Nekomaru's voice!
Huh?
What are you talking about? He's no longer...
What's up?
Hold on.
Kazuichi, I swear to God.
I'll beat you up!
What are you laughing about? I'll beat the crap out of you if you keep grossing me out like that.
Hey, that's not cool. I was up all night working my fingers to the bone.
I am concerned.
More importantly, I'm starting to get tired of the seasonings in this restaurant.
Jeez.
seriously, I'm starting to realize how valuable Teru was.
No, it wasn't.
Don't ignore me! I was trying to talk about something important.
Huh?
Important?
All right!
This! It took me all night to make it.
My,
Is that a Nekomaru doll?
I'm no doll. I'm Mini Maru.
He created an AI,
He created a toy, Minimaru!
but like it responded to a question.
I mean, it's a toy. Maybe it's an AI, I'm not sure.
Minimaru. I took some parts from him to make it. What do you think? Awesome.
I just realized something else.
What?
I have 2 girls and you have 1. Damn it!
That's true. Of course, he doesn't have free will or anything, so it's more like, you know, a toy.
He's not the ultimate programmer, he's the ultimate mechanic, so...
Yeah, I was confused by the fact that it responded to something.
It probably has automated things.
Right, but like, he added that as an automated thing? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably like, I'm Minimaru! I can punch through anything!
I guess. But isn't it freaking adorable?
are you serious?
Oh!
Thanks.
It's so cute! Thanks! I'll keep it.
Well...
Huh? I never said anything about giving it away.
I'll beat you up.
Don't be so stuck up. Your stuff is my stuff, right?
Whoa! Hey now, that's a bully's logic.
Man...
Well, it doesn't matter. I made this to cheer you guys up anyway. And as long as we have it, we won't forget, you know? About Nekomaru's sacrifice for us. We're standing here today because of him. So we're gonna prevent something like that from ever happening again.
Engines revving!
I guess we gotta fight too, right? We just can't keep running away. I gotta admit, I never thought I'd hear you say something so awesome. Yeah, of course.
In the end, Gundam told us to never give up on life. So I will never give up. I shall fight until the very end. Gundam, please watch over me. We're your husband!
Miss Sonia, what do you think of my little pep talk?
Oh my.
Oh? Did you say something? Sonia!
I was up all
A
night.
silent burn!
I was up all night memorizing that speech.
Don't need me to sense you for that one.
And there's the punchline.
I really like this. Thanks, Kazuichi. The fuck?
I am
Kitty, what are you doing?
Mini Maru.
She's chasing something.
Man...
I'm only as happy to be thanked by you.
That's right!
Oh, by the way, you can also use that to massage your sore muscles and pressure points.
You serious?
Are you serious? That's amazing!
Of course!
Of course, I made it after all.
Seriously, thanks. I'll take good care of it.
Akane looks really happy.
Hey.
Anyway, what happened to Nagito? I haven't seen him like I usually do. You don't have to worry about that guy. He goes solo all the friggin' time.
Well...
But still, I'm a little worried about how he was acting during the last trial. Well, he's already been a dangerous bastard, but he crossed the line, you know?
Hey!
That's even more reason we should avoid him.
But still,
But even if we do avoid him, what are you gonna do if he does approach us? Nagito's sudden change was really weird. I wonder, did he figure something else out that we are not aware of?
Now then...
Anyway, Hajime, isn't it about time you told us about what that was all about? Huh? That? You know, what Nagito said during the trial.
The symbols Hoba, except for Hajime, of course, blah blah blah.
Hey, bastard!
What do you mean by, except for Hajime? Are you really the traitor after all? No, it's not like that. I didn't really want to say it, but I guess I have no choice. To tell you guys the truth, unlike the rest of you, well, apparently, I was never part of Hope's Week Academy's primary department. I'm a Reserve Corps student from the Reserve Department.
Huh?
Reserve department?
It means, unlike you guys, I don't have an ultimate talent at all. Apparently, I'm just a normal person. Is that all? What? That's it? Dude, don't scare me like that. It's not something I can just brush off, especially since it's about me. I thought I just forgot. I thought I got into Hope's Week Academy because I had a talent all along. But, shit. My whole life, I just wanted to feel confident about myself. And I thought getting into Hope's Week Academy meant that I'd finally become someone I could be proud of. Not some fucking backup student.
right?
Cheer up, Hajime. It doesn't matter if you're from the Reserve Department.
Of course.
She is right. No matter what. you are our friend. You know, there's a saying in Japan.
Listen!
Fear is grateful for the danger.
Hey,
Just like we're thankful for this fucking alarm.
Alright. We'll see you guys in the next episode.
Peace!